Word problems. So here one example is there. We'll discuss two examples related to subtraction of uh, related to subtraction. This word problems will be only related to subtraction. Next will be addition and subtraction both. So let us start. So the question says, in an election, one candidate got 7,890 votes and the other candidate got the rest of the votes. Okay, there was an election. So in an election, one candidate got 7,890 votes and the other candidate got the rest of the vote. What was the rest among the total? He got that number of votes. Now question says, if now 9,000 votes were polled in all, how many votes did the other candidate get? Total 9,000 votes were polled, out of which one candidate got 7,890 votes. So what is the total number of votes that the other candidate got? So suppose you have 10 chocolates. Suppose 10 chocolates is there and you have 5 chocolates. So how many chocolates will be there with me? Total 10 chocolates is there. Including you and me, 10 chocolates is there. 5 is with you. So how many is with me? So what you do, you subtract 10 minus 5. Like that only, if 9,000 is the total votes and 7,890 votes is one candidate got 7,890 votes. So how many votes did the other candidate get? So we will write the statement as one candidate got. So how many votes one candidate got? 9,000. Other candidate got 7,890. So the statement is wrong, I guess. So what we do, we first write, here we write total votes polled. Here we write 1. One candidate got. And the last will be other candidate got. This should be the statement. So in the book, it is printed wrong. So first you write total votes polled. So you have to subtract. So you have to subtract from 9,000. So 9,000 is the total votes that was being polled. So you write total votes polled, that is 9,000. One candidate got 7,890 and you have to find out, you have to find out how many votes did the other candidate get. So you have to find out how many votes were polled for the other candidate. So therefore you will write the other candidate got, you have to find out. And now you will subtract. So how do you do subtraction of 4-digit number? You first subtract once. 0 minus 0 is 0. Now you go to tens place. 0 minus 9. You cannot subtract 9 from 0. So you will borrow 100 from the 100 column. 100 will borrow from 1000. So when 9,000 gives 1,000, it will become 8. 9 will give to 100, it will become 10. 10 will give to 1000, it will become 9. When it will give, it will 10th place will become 10. You have studied now. I taught you in stepwise how you take from 1000, then you give to 100, then you give to tens, like that. So you will take from 1000. Okay, you will take from 1000, and 1000 will give to tens. So here it becomes 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. So when 100 gave, so 100 has 9 left. So 9 minus 8 is 1. And 1000 place becomes 8 because we took from 1000's place. So 9 minus 1000 is 8000. So 8 minus 1, 8 minus 7 is 1. So the other candidate got 1110 votes. This should be the answer. So you correct here. Total votes polled, you will write that is 9000. One candidate got 7890 and the other candidate got, you have to subtract both the numbers and you get the answer as 1110. This is the result that the other candidate got as votes. Clear? Let us solve one more example. So a man went on a journey of 7,569 kilometers. Suppose he went on a trip and the journey was 7,569 kilometers. If he traveled 3,409 kilometers, he traveled, how many of his journey is still left? Total journey is itna kilometers. He already traveled itna. So how many is left? Question says left, you have to subtract. Subtract always from the bigger number in the above and you write the smaller number below. This is the method of subtracting. So total journey, you will write the statement as total journey is 7,569 kilometers. Distance traveled, he already traveled 3,409 kilometers and distance still to be covered. Whenever the question will have kilometers, you will write the statement with distance. Whenever the question will have as rupees, you will start the statement as cost or amount. Whenever the question will have numbers, only numbers, no unit is there like kilometers or second or rupees, no, nothing is there, you will write the statement, you will start the statement as number. Like this is the method. So in this question, kilometer is the unit is written. So you will start the statement as distance. So total journey you write, distance traveled you write, and you subtract. Subtraction of 4-digit number, so you write 1100 tens ones. You write the bigger number in the above, you write the smaller number below, you subtract the ones first. 9 minus 9 is 0. You move to the tens place, 6 minus 0 is 6. You move to 100 place, 5 minus 4 is 1. Then you move to 1000, 7 minus 3 is 4. So 4160 kilometer is the distance still to be covered by the man. He has already traveled this much and he needs to travel this much. So this is the answer. Clear? So this is your next part. In this part, you will do addition and subtraction together. So let's deal with 2 examples you have. Let's deal with it. So the example says, Meera got rupees 100 as pocket money for her mother. She purchased an ice cream for rupees 40, chips costing rupees 25, and got rupees 20 with Sunita, which Sunita returned, which she has borrowed from her the previous week. Once again, so Meera got rupees 100 as pocket money. So she got, from her mother. Then she purchased an ice cream for rupees 40. That means she has to give 40 rupees to the shopkeeper. Chips costing rupees 25. She has to give 25 also to the shopkeeper, and she got rupees 20, which Sunita returned which she had borrowed from her the previous week. So what happened? The previous week, Sunita borrowed rupees 20 from her. She might have told her, Meera, please give me rupees 20. I need to buy something. So she might have borrowed. So this week she gave her rupees 20. So what we do for solving this problem, we have two methods. Okay, so first method, what we do, how the question says, we do like that. What we do, we have 100 rupees, we minus 40, we deduct 40, and then we add 20 to the balance and again deduct 25. One method is this. So first she had 100 rupees and she gave 40 rupees to the shopkeeper, so she deducted 40. So now she has 60. Then Sunita gave 20, so she added 20 because she gave. Okay. So first we did subtraction, then we did addition. So 80 rupees, now she has 100 she had. She gave 40 to the shopkeeper, 100 minus 40 becomes 60. Now she has 60 rupees. And now we will do addition. We have already done subtraction. We will do addition. So Sunita gave 20 rupees. So we will add 20. So 60 plus 20 becomes 80. Now she has 80 rupees. Again we will do subtraction. So she also has to give 25 rupees to the shopkeeper for the chips. So 80 minus 25 is 55. So this is the answer left with her. This is the money left with Meera. This is the first method. Now the second method is to first add all the money coming to Meera. So whatever money is coming to Meera, she had 100 and she get 20. This is the addition money. Now rest of the money she is giving to the shopkeeper. So this needs to be subtracted, but this needs to be added because she is getting. So first we will add all the money that is coming to Meera. So 100 plus 20 we will do, that becomes 120. Now we deduct whatever we have to give. We will first add whatever money she has to give to the shopkeeper. That also we will add. So first 100 plus 20 we will do 120. That is the money coming to Meera. Then we will add money spent by Meera. So what total money spent is 40 plus 25. 65 is the total money she will give to the shopkeeper. Now what we do, we deduct the money that Meera had with the money spent. So that becomes the total money left with her. So the total money that came to her was 120. 100 was with her, 20 Sunita gave. So 120 was the total money that came to her. And total money she has to give to the shopkeeper was 65. So total money was 120. She has to give to the shopkeeper 65. So how much money is left? 55 is left. So you will notice whatever method you do, the same answer will come. I would preferably choose the first method. First method is much more easier. First you deduct, then you add to the balance, and then again you deduct. Okay. So what you do, you subtract, then you add to make the balance, and then again you deduct. Or you can do whatever money is coming to Meera, whatever money she has, total money she has to give to the shopkeeper, and then whatever money is left when you have to calculate that, you subtract the total money that came to her minus what she has to give to the shopkeeper. Clear? One more example. So this question says, at the beginning of last year. So last year was 2019. At the beginning of 2019, there were 846 trees in a park. There was a park in the year 2019. In the beginning of the year 2019, there were 846 trees. During the year, during the year 250 trees were planted. Okay, so 250 trees were planted, so we will add. But 24 trees died and 198 trees got destroyed in a fire. So what happened in the year? 846 trees were already there. 250 trees were planted. More were planted. But what happened? 24 trees died and 198 trees got destroyed. So how many trees were left in the park at the end of the year? So first method was to do first addition. Addition is 846 plus what was planted. That become 1096. Then we have to do subtraction. How many died? So 1096 minus 24, we get 1072. This many trees now it is. Then 198 were destroyed. So 1072 were there. With that 198 were destroyed. So 874 trees were left in the park. This was method 1. Whatever is told, you do with the question. Like it was 846 trees, then 250 trees were planted, so you add. Then 24 trees died, so you subtract. Then again 198 trees destroyed, so you again subtract. So method 1 is whatever the question says, according to the question you do. If it says planted, you add. If it says died, you subtract. If it says it destroyed, you again subtract. Now method 2 says you will add the trees planted, you will add the total trees died plus destroyed, and then you will subtract bigger number with the smaller number. So total trees were 846 already there during the beginning of the year. 250 planted, that becomes 1096. So total trees died and destroyed was 24 plus 198. So 24 plus 198, you add 222, it comes. Then how many trees are left? So planted total was 1096, destroyed and died total was 222. So you subtract bigger number with the smaller number, you get 874 trees left in the park. This is method 2, this is method 1. Method 1 says go with the flow, whatever question says, planted add, died minus, destroyed minus. And method 2 says you add the positive numbers, whatever is planted, you add how many are destroyed and died, and then you subtract the bigger number with the smaller number. Clear? This is the 2 methods where you do addition and subtraction together. Clear? Now this is the last part of the chapter subtraction. You already learned how to add numbers by rounding off to the nearest 10 or nearest 100. So same way you will do subtraction by rounding off the number to its nearest 10 or 100. So to round off means to find a near about answer. Anything when you asked to round off, what you do, you find the near answer. If it is greater than 5, you add 1 digit to the tens place. If it's smaller than 5, you simply write the number in the tens place and put a 0 in the right. I have already taught you how to round off a number to its nearest 10 as well as nearest 100, 1000, everything I have taught. Go watch it first if you don't know to round off a number. Then come to this question. The question says round off and find the difference of 26 and 47. You know, when we subtract, we always write the bigger number in the above and the smaller number in the below to have a smooth subtraction. So first we will round off 47 to its nearest 10. When we round off 47 to its nearest 10, we always look the number in the ones place. When we round off a number to its 10, we look the number in the tens place. If it's greater than 5, as we see here, it is 7. 7 is greater than 5. So we will add 1 to its tens place. In the tens place, as you can see, 4 is the digit. So we will add 1. 4 plus 1 becomes 5. So we will write 5 and the digit in the ones place becomes 0. So the round off 47 is 50. Then we round off 26 to its nearest 10. Again, we look at the number in the ones place. It is 6. It is greater than 5. So what we do? We add 1 to the tens place. 2 plus 1 becomes 3 and 6 becomes 0. Whenever we round off a number, we see to its nearest place value. If it is a 3-digit number and we have to round off to its nearest 100, we look at the digit in the tens place. If it is a 2-digit number, we have to round off to its nearest 10. We look at the digit in the ones place. So whatever digit we are looking at, we make it 0. And if it is greater than 5, we add 1 to its left. If it is smaller than 5, we simply write whatever is there. Suppose if it was 24, we look at the number in the ones place. It is 4. 4 is less than 5. So we write 2. We will not add 1. We will only write 2 and 4 becomes 0. Whatever number we are looking at, that becomes 0. And if it is less than 5, we will write 2. If it is greater than 5, we will add 1. So 2 plus 1 becomes 3. So that is why when it comes 26, 6 is greater than 5. So what we do, we add 1. So 2 plus 1 becomes 3 and 6 becomes 0. This is the method of rounding off. You go and watch it first if you don't know how to round off a numbers. So what we did, we round off the number 47 as well as 26. So we got 50 and 30 as the round off number. Now we will subtract 50 minus 30, that becomes 20. So the estimated difference is 20. And what was the actual difference? It was 21. So here in the left, we do the actual difference. 47 minus 26 gives 21. And here we take out the estimated difference. We round off and we take the difference. This is the method of rounding off and taking the difference. Understood this part also. So I'll give more assignment and questions related to this exercises also. I hope you have understood subtraction very, very, very clearly. If you haven't, watch it again. Watch it again and again and again and practice more. Till then, bye-bye and take care.